I'm going to can beans and tomato sauce today. I'm out of beans, so I'm going to use a USDA's recipe for canned beans and tomato sauce because I made them before and I know they taste good. I'll go through the process with you step by step. That way you know you can can them safely and they'll turn out good. I'm using 2.5 cups of white navy beans. The manual says not the recipe says about 3 cups of water to every cup of beans. I know from experience, don't have to measure. Fill this thing up, and it's the right amount. These things soak up a lot of water, so they'll be pretty more than you think you need. Okay, so that's pretty much filled up. So the thing is to use distilled water, especially if you've got well water like I do, because I found out that these things are turned out hard for some reason. But if you use distilled water, they turn out good. Anyway, so now I'm going to put these in the fridge. And for my case, they're going to be at least 18 hours before I start again. But 12 to 18 to even 24 won't hurt. So we'll soak them. Okay, you drain the beans and rinse them off. Okay, I got that water boiling, so these beans into this pot here. Pour the water over. It's covered by 2 inches, no matter how many it gets. And boil it for 3 minutes. While I'm waiting for that water to boil, I found out that 2.5 cups is not enough. I don't know how I wrote that down. It's not from the USDA book. I found out because I wanted to check something. And then I found the ball recipe. It's the exact same thing. Everything's the same except the amount of beans, so I'll be okay. But I'm pretty sure I only used 2.5 cups before and I got 5 pints. We'll see. If I end up with less, it's not going to hurt anything. It's back up to a boil, so I'll set the timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is up, so turn off the heat. Remove this from the heat. If I can get. And let it stand for 10 minutes, so I'll set the timer again. After 10 minutes are up. Drain these beans. While those beans are sitting, we'll get this sauce ready to go. So that 1 liter or 1 quart, either one. Tomato juice. 3 tablespoons of sugar. 2 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoons. Oh, yeah. 1 cup of chopped onion. Stupid. Oh, I'll clean that up later. But might be a little more sugar, but not much. And I get that onion out of the rest of that sugar later. Okay, so there's 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. And 1/4 teaspoon of clove powder. 6 cloves. I'm going to use powder. I don't know how to measure out 1/4 teaspoon of whole cloves. Get that stirred up and get it boiling. Okay, we'll get these jars in the hot water. As I said before, I don't bother boiling. No point. The only purpose of the hot water is to keep jars from bursting when you put the hot liquid in. So anyway, so there. I think maybe I could have used the 4 cups and did 2 batches because these are just sitting here. But anyway, fill the jars with beans 3/4 full. One inch of that space. See. 'Get rid of the air bubbles and check my headspace. I think this one might be a little low yet. Just a hair. One of them bands seems to be a head 1 inch. It needs more too, I can tell. And this one. Yeah, I barely got enough liquid for the 4. Might have boiled it too much, I don't know. My canner holds 5 pints, so I'm going to fill this last jar up with hot water. I'm using an old lid. I don't give a damn if it seals or not. But I need to fill the canner up. Okay, and the rest, get this out of the way. Soak a paper towel in vinegar. Make sure that the jars, top of the jars are clean. And it doesn't hurt to give the lids a clean wipe down too, even though they should be clean. And kind of bring her tight. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I think next time probably will do 2 batches. But anyway, that's that. I'll get the canner ready. Okay, we'll get these guys in there. Okay, just show you how they fit. And the manual for this one says 8 cups of hot water. Full of go by what your manual says. Can't even talk. And then I add a little bit of vinegar to keep the jars from getting cloudy. Now close the lid. That's got to be open. Okay, whatever canner you got, you still need 10 minutes of venting. Hang on 1 second. Okay, I guess the right word for it is exhaust. But anyway, so set up your canner, get it exhausting, and then you press your can for pints, 65 minutes, for quarts, 75 minutes. So let's get this guy going. I'll press start. It'll let me know when it's time to close the vent. That's what I like about this thing. I've got up the temperature, then it started the exhaust. 10 minutes exhaust, like I said. I said vent before exhaust, same idea. Like I said, I like this, it just does it automatically. It'll let me know when it's time to close off the pressure valve. Okay, the 65 minutes is up. It turned itself off. Now all I gotta do is let it depressurize itself naturally. I can't try to rushing it by opening the vent or anything like that. In your case, if you've got a stove top, just turn the heat off and let it sit until it's depressurized by itself. The depressurizing in the canner is part of the cooking, so you don't want to be rushing that part. Okay? Pressure's been released, so now I can carefully open the lid. I say carefully, always away from your face. And then I'll just let them sit for at least 5 minutes. You don't want to disturb them for a little bit. Let them depressurize a little bit. Okay, let's get them out of the jars. As I've been saying in other videos, first jar I have to use tongs. I can't get the pullers around the jars. So I'm going to grab the one with the water first. Hope this is the one with the water. In case I do spill it, I haven't yet, but it could happen. It's going to happen eventually. Okay, I got that. Now we can get the rest up with the jar lifters. Way safer process. Some of these are sealed already. So I think that's the only one that hasn't sealed yet. It will, hopefully. Not I'll have to eat them right away. No, this one might not be either. I'm not going to tap on it to find out. You don't want to be moving them lids around. Don't even wipe the water off of them until everything's done. Okay, they're all out. It's the next morning, and those ones sealed. This one didn't seal. So anyway, let's taste it. Get out of it. Yeah, they taste good. It's tomato sauce, beans and tomato sauce. I'm thinking next. Oh, here's why it didn't seal. There's 2 lids there. Okay, now I know why it didn't seal. Anyway, I think maybe next time, because you're not keeping the beans hot before they go in the jar, and you just bring in the sauce to a boil before it goes into a jar. I'll be able to do 2 batches. We'll do the math, make it for a total of 10 pints. Do it in 2 batches. I'll probably do it that way next time because I know these taste good. So we'll see what happens and go from there. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to eat these tonight probably. Wieners and beans, bacon and beans, I haven't decided yet, but I'll do one of them or maybe something else. But yeah, because they're still good, I just can't store them long term. I have to keep them in the fridge. I hope you'll like and share this video and that you're subscribed to my channel. So until next time, thank you.